everybody, it's Mike from Chili Pepper Madness. Today we are making buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Buffalo chicken is one of my favorite dishes around. I love buffalo chicken wings. It's just a perfect combination. And what we're doing is we're taking all those flavors and we're turning it into a pasta dish. Mac and cheese, I mean, what a great combo, right? So it's filled with lots of chicken, lots of buffalo sauce, lots of cheese. It's creamy. It's a little decadent, but it's super delicious. And it's also a really easy weeknight meal. So let me show you how to make it. All right, let's make some buffalo chicken mac and cheese. First things first, we get a little bit of olive oil warmed in a pan here. And I'm going to add my flavor base of onion. Got a good medium-sized white onion and some chili peppers. And I am using a jalapeno and a serrano pepper for this recipe. But you guys can use any other hotter peppers you want, or milder. Use bell peppers, fine. It's a nice flavor base. But I know some of you crazy chili heads out there are gonna really spice it up. Carolina Reapers, ghost peppers, anyone? All right, so just gonna cook this down for probably about 5 minutes or so to make everything soften up and just begin to caramelize. And it's gonna be delicious. All right, now that my peppers and onion have cooked down quite a bit here, I'm going to stir in some garlic, some fresh garlic. And I have about 4 cloves of garlic here, but you can use more or less if you want to. I love a lot of garlic. And cook this down for about 30 seconds to a minute until you can smell that gorgeous garlic blooming. So good, I love this stuff. All right, and now we're gonna add our chicken. So for this recipe, I am using ground chicken, but you can use chopped chicken if you want to as well. And it'll come out great either way. I just like the consistency a lot of times of the ground chicken, kind of how it spreads through the whole dish. And we're just gonna cook this down for, let's say 6 or 7 minutes till the chicken is mostly cooked through. And then we will continue. All right, the chicken here is mostly cooked through. So now we're going to add here, I've got 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. It's going to add a nice level of sweetness to the dish. And a couple tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. That mixed in there. And I have a tablespoon here of cayenne. You can add more cayenne or less cayenne if you want. Cayenne's pretty spicy for most people. You can use 1 or 2 tablespoons or just skip it all together. And you can focus on paprika. I've got a 1 tablespoon here of paprika. This is a sweet Hungarian paprika. Very delicious. And we have salt and pepper to taste. I've got about a 1/4 teaspoon each. And we have here a cup of tomato sauce. Be our saucy base. And I have, this is about 3/4 of a cup of buffalo sauce. And you can use anywhere from a 1/2 cup to a cup, depending on how buffalo-y saucy you want it to be. So I usually like a lot, but nice and spicy and delicious. I make a homemade version. All right, and I've got a couple tablespoons here of apple cider vinegar. So get that poured in. And just mix it all together. Get this stirred up here. This is going to be an amazing dish. Super easy to make, guys. So, all right, now that I've got this all incorporated here, I'm just gonna let this simmer for about 10 minutes or so while I prepare my pasta. And you can let it simmer for longer if you want to. The flavors will develop even more. But, you know, 10 minutes is usually good enough amount of time to get a nice flavor base for it. So let this simmer for a bit while I get my pasta going, and then we'll be right back and we'll finish up the dish. All right, look at this. Sauce here is coming along beautifully, smelling delicious. So give it a taste at this point and you can adjust your seasonings and then go from there. Looking good. All right, the sauce is simmered nicely. It smells amazing in here, and I'm gonna grab the pasta. So the pasta is done, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of the pasta liquid here. I'm going to add it to my sauce, and we'll go ahead and drain the pasta. Get that drained. And you can use any noodles that you want for this. I'm using orecchiette. So let that sit for a bit. And let's go ahead and add our cream cheese here. I've got about 6 ounces of cream cheese. Set that aside and get it stirred in there until it is all melted down and nicely incorporated. All right, cream cheese is nicely stirred through. I'm gonna go ahead and just remove the heat, turn off the heat. And let's add our pasta here. And I am using orecchiette noodles here, but you can use anything you want. You can use like little elbow noodles or pretty much anything you want. I like orecchiette, it's just fun. That's what I had in the pantry. So get this stirred in a bit. And the last bit of cooking here is I'm going to add some shredded pepper jack cheese. And you can use other cheeses as well, as long as it's like a good melty cheese. So just stir it in until it's all melted through here, a little bit at a time. And you'll see it start to cheese up. Oh my God, look at this. It's amazing, amazing stuff. Stir it in, and look at that. So there it is. Boom, buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Take a look. It's super creamy, super cheesy. Smells amazing. And it's done super fast. I mean, you know, the sauce, you know, takes maybe 5-10 minutes to prep, and you'll have it done in, you know, under half an hour, like 20 minutes maybe. Super easy weeknight meal. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, I'm gonna give it a taste here. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, I love it, I love it. You can add other cheeses too, like blue cheese is great here. And you can add crumbled blue cheese over the top. Some red pepper flakes, spice it up a bit. Add in some fresh herbs, garnish it up, and serve. Yeah, but that's it, guys. That's it. That's how you make buffalo chicken mac and cheese. I do hope you like it. If you make it, let me know what you think. Send pics, send me a video. But that's it. Mike from Chili Pepper Madness. I will see you next time. Bye.